This is Detective Harlan Kane. It is the evening of October the 23rd, and I've just arrived in Silent County at the location of the alleged disappearances of 3 people. David Harris, Philip Casey, and Serenity Jacobs. The female had vanished previously, and the men were suspects, but their subsequent disappearances remains unexplained. The location is secluded, and it is said that no evidence was found here. Beginning my investigation now. My full examination of the Harris house is inconclusive. I'm not entirely sure there hasn't been an effort to clean the place out. Happened here. There are signs of blood at the Harris house. I'm not sure how the local boys could have missed this. I'm gonna have questions for the sheriff.
Hell's bells, you better not be another salesman. What do you want?
Mrs. Pamela Dooley,
Yes?
I'd like to speak with you about the book you wrote.
Oh, well, fantastic. Then come on in.
Thank you.
You know we almost made the bestsellers list, but
so?
those numbers are lies. They lie about those things, you know. Here you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. So what is it you want to know about my book, Mr. What did you say your name was again?
Well, I haven't been exactly forward with you, Mrs. Dooley. You see, I'm a detective. My name is Harlan Kane.
Yeah, well, I don't recognize you. You must not be from around here.
That's right.
Then you ain't got no damn business meddling around here in our town with our affairs.
Well, people want to know what happened here. Your local law enforcement has 3 missing persons cases or homicides sitting unsolved. I want to know the truth, and thanks to that book that you're so proud of, so do many other people.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Well, there are some people who think that capitalizing on something like that and writing a book for profit might not be the right thing to do. It may have brought you and your town a little fame and notoriety, but these are people's lives we're dealing with, Mrs. Dooley.
I know that. How dare you? People around here should have listened to me a lot sooner. This may have never happened.
What do you mean?
Did you read my book? I've studied urban legends and myths for a long time. People just don't want to listen. Ask Sheriff Hogan about that.
I'll be speaking with him tomorrow.
You came here before talking with the local law? Is that normal procedure?
I tend to find that average people have much more to say about these things than the law enforcement, Mrs. Dooley. And with your book making you such an interesting subject, I'm sure I'll be speaking with you again soon.
We'll see.
Hello, this is Harlan.
Holy crap, Kane, it sounds like you just woke up.
Rebecca, I didn't realize it was you.
That's Director Foley to you.
That seems a bit lengthy. Listen, isn't it a bit early to be calling me?
You have work to do, Harlan. Just give me an update.
I've only been here one day. This place is in the middle of nowhere. Listen, I'm speaking with the sheriff in the morning.
You haven't even spoken to the local enforcement? What have you been doing?
You sent me here for a reason. Let me do my job.
Then get out of bed and do your job.
Listen, kid, I don't even like you already.
You don't even know why I'm here. That hardly seems fair at all.
I know exactly why you're here.
I don't see how that's possible. I walked in the door and you brought me straight to an interrogation room.
I know you've been sniffing around my town and asking questions.
Is that so? Has Mrs. Dooley told on me, or is the whole town wired?
This isn't funny.
No, Sheriff, it isn't. Listen, I'm a detective. Look. I've been sent here by my case director to look into your town's series of unsolved mysteries.
Well, I don't need your help.
Well, that isn't up to you. That book that Mrs. Dooley published has a lot of questions swirling around for the state, and whether you like it or not, I'm here to make sure that they settle down.
It's not worth looking into.
Not worth looking into. These are people's lives, Sheriff. Now, I can be your friend and help you solve this thing, or we can work against each other, but I'm inclined to ask an awful lot of questions about you, sir, if that is what you elect to do.
You just don't understand what you're getting into.
What do you mean?
I'll need some time to think. What will you be doing?
Well, my next move is to look at the house of Sid Valentine. I hear Sid's not fit to interview and locked up pretty tight. But yesterday, I investigated David Harris's house, and I found blood where the paperwork had said that there was no evidence to be found. Can you explain that to me?
Local wildlife might have gotten to it or something. It could be anything.
I see. Well, Sheriff, I'll have to get back with you. I hope you find your thinking well. Hello? Detective Harlan Kane, who is this? Is someone there? I'm a detective with the law. If you're in the house, you shouldn't be in here. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If this is forgiveness, rust, rust, rust.
This is Foley. What did you find out?
It's always skip the pleasantries with you, isn't it? I haven't found anything remotely conclusive, and not being able to speak with Sid Mancuso about his Uncle Freddie is making this very difficult.
Well, you know the situation. There has to be something out there that can give you a lead.
I think the woman who wrote the book has more that she could be telling me. I just don't know how prone she is to exaggerate. She might not be someone we can trust. Then again, I don't know about the local law enforcement either.
Geez, Harlan, what's going on out there? It's a small town, damn it.
I'll figure something out. How are you faring back at the office? Hello? Rebecca? Mrs. Dooley, I get the sense that you have a very strong set of convictions when it comes to the histories and traditions of your town.
Of course, Detective. Everyone protects their community.
Right. Then I guess I could expect you to help me on my little investigation here. After all, it'll be doing a little service for your community.
What's this about?
I know that you know things that could help me. Things that other people wouldn't believe, but I want you to listen to me very carefully, Pamela. I believe you. And I know that you can help me. What's this?
Take your hands off my books.
Okay, what are they then?
I used to think it was Japanese. No, I'm not sure. The Greeks used to have a name for it, but no one would ever trace it back like I have. No one would dare. The Greeks called it a god of terror, dread. In our town, it walks.
What are you talking about?
Ghosts, detective. And you said you believed me.
All right. Why? Why this town? What's the reason?
Doesn't need a reason. Sometimes it's completely baseless. That's the point, Mr. Kane. What are you afraid of? What are you hiding?
I'll have to get back with you.
Don't touch my books.
Sheriff, thanks for having me.
What is it you wanted?
I asked to meet with you again because I'm heading back to the Harris house to take a look at that bloodstain. There must be something else to find there, and we both know that you should be coming with me to investigate.
I told you what I thought about this.
You can't be serious. You aren't going to come with me?
I've held my investigation at the Harris house.
You're hiding something. Why else would you be avoiding this so completely?
Listen to me, kid. There are things you just don't mess with in life. Do you understand me?
You can't live like that. You're wrong.
You leave it alone. You have a nice day, Detective Kane.
Sheriff, but I know why you're here. Come on in.
Thank you, Pam. I can't stay long.
The detective boy's causing us trouble around here, isn't he?
Yeah, well, but...
I knew it. I knew it. I bet he's trying to get you to take a look over at David Harris's house, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but...
Well, you'll have to go, and don't try to tell me no either. Don't let him get to digging too deep.
Pamela, listen to me.
This could be bad for all of us, Sheriff. I mean all of us, the whole town. I've studied it.
Uh-huh.
I wrote a book about it.
That's the problem, Pamela. You don't see that your book has caused all these problems. I'm not going to help the detective.
Well, then I will. Somebody around here's got to help protect and serve this place, so it might as well be me. Out of here. You just try and stay out of my way.
No one could stand in your way, Miss Dooley.
This is Detective Harlan Kane. I'm back at the home of David Harris, looking into the blood that was found here. The local law enforcement seems completely unwilling to help. Sheriff Buford Hogan claims the blood has nothing to do with the disappearances. Seems asinine in nature, nevertheless. Hello? Is someone there? Sheriff Hogan? Is that you? Mrs. Dooley, what are you doing here? This is a crime scene.
I knew you were coming here. I had to come check this place out myself, just in case there was something was overlooked. You know, that Sheriff Hogan, he's something else.
Well, you aren't supposed to be here.
Of course I'm not. Is that blood over on the porch?
It seems suspect, yes.
That can't be from David. He's been gone too long.
The sheriff seems to think it's from some animal.
Couldn't he test that?
he were inclined to cooperate, yes.
What is that?
It's nothing. Pamela! Mrs. Dooley!
If that's David Harris, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Pamela! Mrs. Dooley? I don't understand.
You've never come to me before empty-handed, Harlan. What's going on?
I need you to meet me in Silent County. I don't know what's going on here, but people are vanishing or dying before my very eyes. I need backup.
I don't have time to come out there.
Foley, Rebecca, I need you to meet me here.
This better be serious, Harlan. I'll be on my way in the morning.
Thank you. I'm glad you agreed to come. I wouldn't have asked if it wasn't serious. You know that.
It's either serious or you've lost your mind.
Maybe both.
That's comforting. Where are we headed?
We have to go downstairs. It's the only piece of evidence I've been able to find. And after Pamela Dooley vanished, there's something going on here.
Just show me then. Stop wasting my time. This is where you saw her last?
Sort of. She went upstairs to check on some kind of noise.
What kind of noise?
Honestly, it sounded like a lawnmower, and there is one up there. Doesn't look like it runs. I don't know how, but I think she was attacked.
That's horrible. Go up there and take a look at the lawnmower. See if anything is unusual. I'm gonna get a blood sample.
Rebecca? 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 Foley? Sheriff Hogan, this is Detective Harlan Kane. I've just done my investigation of the Harris house, and I need backup. Do you understand? There's something out here. I shot it 6 times. I shot it 6 times!
Dooley? Miss Dooley? Pamela, are you home? What are you doing here?
I went to the station. They told me you were here. I'm afraid something very serious has happened.
I can see that. Mrs. Dooley has gone missing.
She's not the only one. My case director drove in this morning and now she's disappeared as well.
I told you to leave it alone.
How can you say that to me now? More people have gone missing.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but there's a reason this town stays quiet.
But you're the sheriff.
I'm the sheriff, that's right. But I've got a family at home too.
I can understand that. But if you can't help me, at least don't work against me. If I can't figure this out, it's my job on the line. And now that Rebecca Foley's missing, the whole department will be in shambles.
I can't stop you, but for your own sake, you better stop.
For my sake, I can't. Good luck to you, Sheriff. I know what I have to do. This might be my final entry. I've come to face the beast, if I must. The people of Silent County have been decimated by this thing. But I believe it is their fear that drives it. I leave with this warning. You can't run from nothing at all. Okay. Where the hell are you?
Here comes nothing, man. Here he comes, here he comes. Here he comes, here he comes. You better look out. You better run, here he comes.
This is the best you've got. The God of Terror wants to play games. Am I supposed to be afraid of that? It's nothing. You want me afraid of nothing? That's what you feed on? I've seen you before. The fact is, I've lost a lot of things out of fear and the chances I didn't take. And I learned my lesson. Not taking my chances with you. lot of people suffer what hasn't happened yet. I've seen that pain. The fact is, you aren't real. You're not even there. Didn't you hear me? I said you aren't real! Rebecca, I need you to meet me in Silent County, at the park. I need to tell you something in person. Just go.
What was it that you needed to tell me? And why did you have to tell me here?
I'm not leaving town. Rebecca, there's something I need to tell you that you're not going to like.
That's not unusual for you. What is it?
I've seen some things in this little town that I can't imagine anyone else having to go through. Fought with old demons. Met with old ghosts. The point is, I need to tell you.
Tell me what? Get on with it.
I'm leaving the force. I quit.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to stay here. I've got some work that I need to do here.
What could you possibly have to do out here?
Whatever that thing was I encountered back there, whatever it wants from people, I'm going to fight it. From this day until my last day, I will help people face it. I know it's going to come back. Maybe not for me, but for someone. When it does, I'll be there.
What are you talking about? What did you see out here?
I saw dread, Rebecca, in the flesh. It walked in front of me like a man, but it was nothing. It's haunted this town for generations, but things are going to be different now.
What'll be different?
Because now I'm hunting it.